And we use the word conveyor belt so often to talk about Alabama, just somebody else rolling through the conveyor belt. Des, where is this Alabama team most vulnerable this season?
I tell you what, you know, people say conveyor belt, but listen, guys like Jalen Waddle and Devontae Smith, they don't grow those guys on trees. You know what I'm saying? You don't replace that type of production. So I think it's hard when you're looking at the receivers and the guys who they're bringing in behind them. But I really do think, David, that you got to start with the play calling. People forget that Steve Sarkisian was a brilliant play caller, and he's down in Austin right now. So if they're going to be vulnerable, I think that's where you start. The offensive coordinator, who's calling the plays, what type of rhythm are they going to get in, especially going against this Miami team that's really, really excited to show you that now under Manny Diaz as the new defensive coordinator, they're going to have a new attitude.
We have come to expect it out of Alabama, and we see the recruiting classes every year, and you kind of say the next guy is just going to be up, and they've proven that to us, and they got the greatest coach of all time. I think Nick's still there, right?
Yeah.
I don't know who half these guys are, but I know Nick's there, right? Nick just showed me Nick Saban, so we do expect them to be great. I think their offensive line, when I look at, you don't put up the offensive line, when I look at those guys up front losing a bunch of guys, offensive line takes more time to kind of gel together, and but just I don't have worries. I don't have concerns. It might not be a conveyor belt analogy, but I feel like they'll find exactly who they need and just plug them in and play and have a lot of success.
Alabama only returns 3 starters on offense. You mentioned the offensive coordinator, that of course Bill O'Brien in his first year, and Alabama still does have, guys, the #1 recruiting class for this season.
Yeah.
So expect them
well,
to be
that's every year, isn't it? I mean, that's just kind of
a couple other guys working their way up there, but yes, Alabama always up there for sure in the top few.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.